believe that this technology is actually here to stay. It is here to stay no matter what. It's just that government are scared of things they don't know. Once people, it's not even government, even human beings in general, once you don't know something, you're actually scared of it. So you only have to just what you do, understand it and get to know it. So a lot of governments around the world are pretty much aware of what is going on. And the American government are pretty much one of the biggest, consumers and financial institutions. So when they come into something, they kind of try to guide, they want to control it. And that's the problem because cryptocurrency is meant to be decentralized, it's not meant to be centralized. It's meant to be for the people, and that is exactly what is going on. Where people can decide what to do and what not to do, not a government decision coming to oppress you and take control of what you want to do. So that's the beauty about cryptocurrency. Now, Web3. Look at the things you can do on Web3 plus blockchain. Games. White Crypt. I don't know if you've heard about White Crypt. Google. Sound mind. Honestly, when I heard about using your hotspot to share data to make money, I thought this people were be stupid and crazy. Like, do you know how many times I've shared my hotspot to my friends and I just did it for doing sake because I want them to be able to use it to browse or whatever. And I know it's in my own detriment because my data is running faster. Some of them can be doing whatever they want to do with it. But imagine sharing your hotspot and you're actually making money. That doesn't make. When someone told me that, I thought that you might not come with your 419 talk again. Actually, that's what I thought. Because me, I have so many NFTs because you have to be careful because, as I said, it's a beautiful space and there are so many scammers out there. So I actually don't like to reply or open up mails. If you don't tell me you're sending me anything, I won't open anything. Because you can just go and click something and when they penetrated your system. And that's it for you. Because I have a friend, literally, he stays in Banana Island. This is a funny story. We were in his house, he loves finance, he loves trading. We're all trading, talking about this was around Dogecoin was pumping or something. So he told me that he wanted to let's do Dogecoin. I said, okay, let's buy. So we're buying and everything. So he told me that he has a ledger where he keeps all his diamond stuff, that he doesn't use it in his own, he doesn't use it in his MetaMask, he has his diamond ledger where he keeps it. I was like, you can't bring it, let me see. He went to bring it in the room. I told him, okay, open it. Guess what? He forgot his password. This is real shit. No cat. He forgot his password. I said, when was the last time you tried to access it? It's not like a few months ago, like let's say 4 or 5 months ago. I said, okay, so how are we going to do it now? And I said, okay, he'll try and do it. Try 10 times. He couldn't get it. He was like, damn, more, how's he going to do this? Guess what he did? We went online. The ledger company name. We went online, Googled it. Now this is why I know that everybody, please, you have to be vigilant. A can be E, even dot can be missing and you won't see it, I promise you. So this is what happened, right? We put what's the ledger, the name, I can't remember the ledger name, but we did not know that the website had a simple dot that was missing and it was a different website from the original website. So this is what we did. They now said, okay, put the key of this thing, which nobody, you are not going to put your face key at any time in life. Don't ever try it. They can put this face key enter so that we could see how we could reset it, waiting. So we're just gisting, few talking. So we went again, refreshed it, then eventually he had access. No, he now discovered that the page has gone. So he now looked at it again. He now went, this happened like 3 minutes. He just got notification. Tell them, money they promote. Wait, he went, he looked at it. He just realized that money is actually leaving. He's like, listen. Then we were like, we were now panicking because this is just me and him in his place. So in my mind, if he thinks what's the cross they do me like because there's only 2 of us here right now, right? So I'm really saying what the wonder cross is everybody like trying to like what's going on? And money, this is real money. Because the guy is a big boy, he says the money they come out. So I got the worry. Am I in poor? What's going on? Then, but one thing, because when we now went back to the website where we put the listing, we now realized that that was a fake website. And we had to check it. We now saw the original website. It was just a simple dot that was missing between both. The same printout, the same thing, the same. If you look at them, you will never know the difference. But if you come close and you see that one has a dot, one doesn't have a dot. That's how the guy got us. By the time we knew what was going on, this guy has removed. I don't want to say what numbers were there. The guy took a lot of numbers. This thing actually paid me. So what I'm trying to say is that this technology is still new. So we all have to be vigilant and protect ourselves to an extent. That's why, as I said, I honestly don't just open mails. I don't just click on websites. I don't just click on things because once you do that, because you guys are Discord groups, right? You see people that come and, thank you. So it's a lot of them. And as much as smart minds are out there, smart minds are actually out there to deceive, to try and steal from you. And the technology is brilliant and it's beautiful. So instead of these minds to be finding a way to evolve the technology, instead we are trying to steal from one another. So I've seen things like that happen over these past few months. So it's something that I want you guys to understand that please, it's a beautiful space, but you have to be very careful on the people that you give whatever access to your system or to your phone or whatever. Because if you're not careful, someone is going to penetrate it. And it's possible that someone has penetrated your waiting. They can wait for you. They can have access to it, but they won't touch you. They will wait. When the thing don't load well, that's when they will actually take from you. I promise you, they do that as well because they are mad. These guys are actually smart as much as we are. So we all have to be very careful whenever we are having our addresses out there on our system. We have to protect them. So that's been that. So I think I'm pretty much done in the extent, but okay, yes, right, great. That's the story I was saying. So when I saw this innovation, I thought, okay, let me try it for once. And I got the system, connected it to my laptop, connected it to my phone, connected it to my TV. Let me see how it actually works. Then I started using it because it's every Friday they'll give you a reward. So I started using it to say, okay, let me see how this thing goes. Look at watch Netflix, use browser, and actually it works because you need their currency and you can change it to USDT anytime in any second. And I saw quickly I don't make like $80, $100, $140, and I'm like, wait though. So this is easy 50,000 naira, 70,000 naira, and I know how much like I spend on a daily basis just because of maybe police or maybe giving out all these 10,000, 5,000, 20,000. By the time you spend it here, it will accumulate to 100, 200, 300,000. And I won't lie to you, a lot of people think celebrities, they all have so much. We pretty much as much as you guys are. We don't have it all figured out and we don't have all much. Some pretty much do, but I don't actually have it all figured out. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to become better in whatever field I am. So this way I try to manage it. But everybody will ask you, Cross, give me help. And you, because of the person I am, I actually don't like to say no to an extent. So you go give. And before you know, your body will go down. So this technology has given me an easy way out to an extent. And it was based on what? Blockchain technology. So anybody that is actually in blockchain technology that is not benefiting from it right now, you need to ask yourself what's going on, what's actually going on. It's either you don't want to actually earn from it, or you are not, or you are lazy. That's the precise, because apart from even that again, there's what is it? Okay. Yeah. Apart from that, developers, who's a developer here? A developer. You know that you can be making $120,000 easily every year. You know that, right? Developers, data scientists, all of you guys. That's how deep this thing is. My friend, Yele, is the CEO of Nescoin. I don't know if you know Nescoin. He just came back from America yesterday, and when he came back, he has not been around for like 2 months.
And when he came back, we were not just we were like, how far America, how's London? He was just telling me how he met with a lot of CEOs in there, and he was telling me how the space is actually getting bigger and bigger over there. Americans, when they want to do something, they go in aggressively and they go in big. Everyone saying there's money in fintech, there's money in tech, all this money they are seeing. Is it not actually Americans out of them that are bringing it out to Africa? When you see companies raising $5 million, $10 million, where is the money coming from? It's coming from America. The only money that we fintech actually use here in Nigeria are your rental, like your payments. When you do your payments, your services, all these guys they keep their 1%, 2%, $5, $1, $2. By the time you do that accumulation, you see it runs out to millions. Like people like Flutterwave, QuickDart, these are big, fintech companies that once you make payment. But he told me that that he went to open some banks in different offshores in Panama and different things. That right now, the space is getting so interesting that he doesn't know how to tell people that if they are not into it, they might be left out. Why do you think Americans are so great today? Because technology actually got to them first. Information got to them very first. They were the ones. I was watching a video when Bill Gates was in the gym. I don't know, one show when they were discussing about internet, how you'll be able to listen to live broadcast on the radio for the first time, watch TV or watch live match on the TV for the first time. And everybody was clapping, excited. Today, see how radio, TV, but then Bill Gates was talking to someone like a presentation, and guys were like clapping, excited. They were like, "Oh shit!" It's like Jesus has come for the first time. So you understand how then this was like the video was quite old. So you understand that they were so excited at that time about technology and how evolving it has come to play for them. And then imagine what would it be in Nigeria at that time. So at that point of time, if I could calculate what would go in Nigeria at that time, it would have been maybe our doing losing money here and there. Our government does not innovating. So you can see that at that time when we were creating radio, TV, internet, things were evolving and they were catching up and they were moving fast. Also, we're still just learning. So you understand why they are way advanced in us. So the beauty now is that somehow we've got up to a certain level. Now, information has gotten to us. Web3 is in our doorstep. Blockchain is our doorstep. And we are aware of this now as much as they are. What stops us from beating them? What stops us from being better than them? There's nothing. Because as much as the blockchain technology is right now in our phone, all we need to do is understand it more, keep learning more about it, and keep understanding it. As the web developers, we need more web developers, we need more data scientists, we need more data application developers. These guys are actually the ones that will change the space of Web3. Nobody actually has Web3 unlocked yet. It's still a natural new tap oil that anybody that goes in now will actually benefit from it. And you can create a line that people are going to be like, oh, okay, this is part of it. NFT. Why do you think NFT did so well? To me, I know the concept about NFTs, picture, this, that. Well, yeah, there's fag here and there, but actually, if you look at NFT, what do you really know about NFT? To me, I've been accumulating NFTs because I love NFTs. I want to understand why NFTs are so important. And I'm not selling, I'm not a paper man. I have all my NFTs and I'm keeping them for the next 5 years, 10 years. Hopefully, if my children like them, I can give it to them. Listen, do you know what it is to have assets in a digital space? Meaning that at the end of the day, no human being on earth can touch it. No human being, I mean no human being. Do you know how fantastic that is? You have a property. You have a property that nobody in this world can touch. Go and get land for Lekki. Make Lagos State government, by the time they come pension you first, or your family members come pension you, or your friends come pension you, different things made. Truly. And now, because I love the Oculus, by the way, if you don't have an Oculus, you have to get an Oculus because it actually shows you what the world is actually going into. people are actually moving into the digital space. You can go into the digital space and see. I was there 2 days ago and I saw Amazon advertising a movie. I don't know. There's one movie that's out that's like Lord of Rings. It's like about fighting sword like the olden days. I can't. God bless you. Yes. God bless you. It shocked me. I don't see that thing for. You go sell for Lagos. You go sell everywhere. But I know not saying they don't even carry a government out there. So as I went into the menu, I saw this app. I just went in Amazon or walking on the street. Oh, I see one big board, one heavy, tall people. Literally, the ring of. I'm like, damn, they brought this shit over here. So the metaverse is an interesting space where people are actually going into. And if you're having digital stuff, if you're having digital items there, you're actually securing a lot because nobody can touch it. You are the only one that has access to it, and that is amazing. I promise you, it's amazing. You can put your NFTs up there in your space. You work on it. You can do a lot of things there, and it's literally. I don't know if you saw Burna Boy's video, with Ray Band, that song, but Vanilla. You know, Ray Band. They are bringing out their own calculations as well, their own metaverse this thing. So they're advertising it as well. Do you think they use Burna Boy because it's Burna Boy? No. They are doing it because Burna Boy appeals to so many people around the world. And everybody is going to see that video. And that is a marketing strategy right there. Very soon, I heard Apple, they are bringing that their own. So very soon you go there like this for your room now, you go just put your glasses. You go just put your glasses. You don't enter space. I promise you. Oh God. Watch. Yeah, you think that you just watch, you remember it. You go there like this, you go there like oh, I can see you now. So, I promise you, very soon, 3 years, same entire But for Nigeria, if you do that for Nigeria, they go to say you don't mind. But yes, that's what the world is going to. And these guys, why are they doing it? Because they know that the future is actually now. So my drive is, we Nigerians, we Africans, don't allow these guys take over or be dominant in this market space. No. They already had the advantage early in the 90s because Fair Square, internet came out early there. And they dominated it for so many years. Luckily for us, internet is in our business. And I heard Elon Musk giving us our internet too. Starline, even Google, I heard Google too is bringing theirs as well. This gives me so much joy. I don't know how much it's going to be. I hope it's going to be very cheap. But this gives me so much joy that internet is going to be easily accessible for everybody. And once internet is accessible for everybody, you can actually learn so much. The formal way of education is actually changing. You can go on the internet and do anything you want to do. And this is how the beauty of blockchain now evolves. Where you put anything, because if internet is available for everybody now, that means you can actually use the internet to do anything. Now you can actually use the internet to build anything. And if you want to build anything on the internet, knowing that it cannot be interrupted, it cannot be changed, why do you think blockchain is not going to flourish? Think about it. It will flourish because it's actually an internet space where everyone is going in. Because I want to build something where I know that nobody feel tamper with. Before you go tamper with them, the hashtag don't already tell you say, you know what, go. Something don't change, like a number have changed or something has changed. It's no longer that. So that's the beauty about it. So guys, I can tell you from a free that blockchain is actually here to change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please don't go. We know that you get these awards like water, but this one is unique because it's blockchain. Do you understand? This is the biggest award. Do you understand? Because it's the real blockchain award I wanted to give to you as a token of our appreciation. We want to just put it in one corner of your table. Okay? Oh yeah! Alright. So
Please, thank you on behalf of Blockchain Nigeria Group. I present this appreciation award for your time that you shared with us today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Put your hands together again for him. Thank you, girls. Really appreciate. One more session that we have before we bring into our classes based on our interest. I have a wonderful sister here who has been in crypto for probably 6 years or more. Okay, and a developer, and she's been working so well. Francisca Olisa Wafo. That Wafo, eh? I like it. Put your hands together for her. So she's going to be sharing thoughts because, cybercrime, avoiding crypto hacks, and drug pools, and all those exploits that people experience. Okay, it's really important. Remember, you are your own bank, and that it comes with a lot of responsibility. Take it up.
Thank you. Praise the Lord. I'm just feeling like a pastor. I'm trying to preach to you guys about the scene that is going around in the crypto space. Okay, I'll quickly go straight to. Anyway, I believe that everyone here knows what blockchain is all about, and so I won't be wasting time talking about blockchain and all the security that it provides. Yes, blockchain provides a structured data that is inherent to security, and I know that the decentralized Web3 is quickly exploding, and many of us, why it attracts so much attention, there are also bad players. It attracts the scammers everywhere. So I'll be talking about rug pull, phishing attacks, and drop the latest scams and the ones that you actually don't know about. Okay, so I'll start with what rug pull is all about, because I always get this kind of people asking, "Oh, what's this rug pull all about?" So rug pull is actually when a development team removes the liquidity. When a coin is created, there's supposed to be an exchange, right? And that exchange is liquidity. That's what makes a coin valuable, right? So if I create a coin, I should be able to, let's say I create a coin in BS International Chain, I should be able to add a liquidity in that coin so that when users buy the coin, it should be able to also sell the coin. But there's so much thing that is going on now in the crypto space, which is the rug pull. A development team will create a coin, and they're going to hype it and even do hawking charts, So when they do this, what happens is that after they hype, looking at the chart, because they know that you're going to go straight to the chart or maybe on Binance, maybe you're trading on Binance, you want to see how fast this coin is moving on the chart. It's actually being pumped, by these bad actors. So when you rush in and buy the coin, they're going to drop the price of the coin, and eventually, in most cases, they'll just remove the liquidity. Okay, so such things usually happen in decentralized exchange, not actually centralized exchange. It's very common in decentralized exchange, because when you list a coin in any centralized exchange, of course there are rules. You're going to supply liquidity, and you can't just come in there and say, okay, I want to remove my coin, unless you are trading in bad exchanges. There are good exchanges, and that's why I always advise people, if you want to trade your coins, go to big exchanges. We have top 10 or top 15 big exchanges that are